Hello, this is Adrian Richards, and today in this one of our series of training videos on minor surgery, I'm going to be showing you how to remove an epidermoid cyst. So epidermoid cysts are also known as sebaceous cysts, occur very commonly on the torso, and the one I'm going to be removing today is on the pre-sternal area. So I actually always quite enjoy removing epidermoid cysts because it's quite challenging to try and get them out intact without rupture, and you'll see in this video that I don't succeed in this and unfortunately rupture the cyst, but this does happen on occasion. It's made more likely to rupture the cyst when the area has been inflamed, and this lady's had a number of occasions of inflammation which required antibiotics to treat the cyst. So ideally treat the cyst before they become infected, and then you're more likely to get them out in one. If they have been infected, much more scarring, much more difficult to get out, as I'll show you.
So here you can see this lady's got a sebaceous cyst on her anterior neck area. I'm cleaning it with aqueous chlorhexidine, and I've already done some markings and put my local anaesthetic in. Here I am just marking again. I'm using a fine nibbed pen, and I'm marking just where I'm going to make my lips, and it's very important to look out for a punctum, which is basically an open pore, and include that in your ellipse. That might be slightly off centre, but do include it because that's the opening for the cyst. So I just cut through the skin initially there, and then gently with my pointed tenotomy scissors, we've got a fine end, just trying to dissect downwards by a mixture of sort of spreading and cutting onto the wall of the cyst. Now, on a fresh cyst, this has previously been infected. On a fresh cyst, it's much easier. You basically cut down till you see the white glistening surface, spreading onto that plane, and then cutting any sort of material above that. And then you should be able just to work gently around and get the cyst out. Now this cyst has been infected. You can see there, unfortunately I've just burst it, but it's important, even if you do burst it, do try and get all the layer of the cyst out with the overlying skin ellipse. Closure is just like many other closures we've done with the subcuticular stitches here. Often, because it's been inflamed, the area is a bit scarred, so when you take the skin away, it does open up significantly. So I use these deep buried stitches of monocryl, so I use 5-0 monocryl in this area. I'll probably put 2 of them in, so one there, one now, and that's enough, if done correctly, to take all the tension off the incision and have no tension on the skin. And as I've mentioned before, it's the tension on the skin that causes pore scarring. So these stitches really do help avoid that. The final layer of closure is a subcuticular PDS. This is probably a 5-0, and I just run that along. Now this again has got no tension on it. That's the important point. No tension on the skin. You can see there, that's the thing, and that's where I'm going to cut the stitches after surgery. Here's the glue on, and finally here's the micropore tape, which we like to keep on for 1 week following surgery, and then that comes off and the ends of the stitches are trimmed.
So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you sort of understood the reasons for using this technique to remove the epidermoid cyst. So I think overall the keys to it are try and get the epidermoid cyst before they've been infected, because it's easier to remove them intact. Put the local anaesthetic in as I described, and sew the skin up as I described. Only remove a little bit of the skin, a smaller ellipse, ideally with the punctum in it. So look for that punctum and include it in your ellipse. And it's often not in the centre of the cyst, it can be slightly offset. As I said, it's quite challenging to remove them, even for experienced plastic surgeons, to remove them intact, particularly if they're being infected and there's a scarring, but it's quite rewarding when you do, and I think it's something that's certainly worth sort of learning how to do properly. So if you'd like any more information about this or any other types of minor surgical procedures, please watch our videos. We're aiming to provide a whole series of them covering all aspects of treatment. If you've got any other queries, please feel free to email us. We'd be happy to advise you on any aspects of minor surgery. So thank you again for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it.